Howdy partners, and welcome back to Let's Play Red Dead Redemption. And where we left off last time, we just got this horse, and sorry for neglecting the video so much. I had been focusing on other stuff, but it is uni break at the moment, so for 1 week I'll be able to upload more and record more. Well, one of the other things I was actually about to do, I forgot. Now, there's two things I want to do here before I go into any missions. First one, if you look at the bottom left, you see kind of a icon which I'm now standing over, some flowery type substance, which is a wild feverfew, which by collecting that we've started the survivalist challenge. Again, one of the many challenges you have facing the game. It says, going to start menu will show you more challenges. So we've got a survivalist, a sharpshooter, and the treasure one, hunter open. Survivalist, we need to collect 6 feverfew found in Higginstead and Cholla Springs, and completing it will help us become a Legend of the West. The other one is the treasure hunter. Well, we got a map, actually. No, not in that menu, it's in this menu. We can look at the map and find out what the treasure is, which I believe we did actually do before. And as we see here, it's by Hanging Rock, which is just in front of us actually, or not anymore, there. I believe that's it. And the map is really misleading, and I'm not too sure. I have done it before, but I'm not too sure exactly where the treasure is. But it's just a horrendously confusing map, and I think it's around here. In fact, yes, there it is, inspect. So, the map really doesn't make a lot of sense in terms of where it is. The maps, we'll get a new map from doing this. And it's a lot clearer in terms of whether it is and that sort of stuff. So we've got Rose Gold, Treasure Hunter rank 2, and somebody in the distance that's needing help. I think he'll be getting chased by coyotes, I assume. Oh, that's not going to help him. He got him.
Come on. You saved my life, mister. Here, please take it. Glad to be of assistance.
Well, that's one of the many things, and we got paid $3 whole dollars. Whoa. Sorry, just one sec. I did try recording last night, and the audio got stuffed up. It's actually really hard to tell if it's still going. It seems to be, but I'm never too sure. Oh, more wild feverfew, I'm assuming. We'll click that as much as we can. And we'll take a quick look at the map once we do this. But also last night when I was recording, we did run into a few bugs. Our horse somehow died. I don't know how, and I should have kept the footage. Unfortunately, I didn't. I just erased this in. It was really weird. I kind of got into a gunfight. Got off my horse, looked the corpses, turned to look at my horse, and just collapsed on the ground. Maybe it died from bullet wounds. Who knows? It was just kind of a weird situation, and we can get a survivalist map, it's called, from the general store when it's open, and that will allow us to see, pardon me, the plants when we're further away from it. As it is now, as you can probably tell, we only actually see them when we're pretty much standing right on top of it. So it is a bit of a hassle trying to find this stuff. While I'm not forgetting, we'll also check the treasure map. Riding while reading, dangerous. So it does say there Rio del Lobo. onto the map. That's where the next treasure is. We can go there if we want to, but we won't be going after the treasure maps, treasures too frequently. And the gold we got, you can sell for money. It doesn't really hold any other value other than going to a general store or and selling it. And I never did actually sell any of the gold. I just kind of kept it, because you just end up getting enough gold from quests. Not gold, but enough dollar bill y'all from doing quests and that kind of crap, or gambling or whatever. So I probably won't bother again anyway. If you remember last time, there was a side quest here. We haven't done that yet, and we're not going to in this episode, though we will focus on another side quest that does appear. Well, actually two of them appeared when I was playing gunshots. Two of them appeared when I was playing the game last time. We were recording the game last time. And yeah, if they both appear again, we'll be doing those. The second one, again, look on the Red Dead wiki. The quest has two possible outcomes, and I'd like you guys to choose which outcome. The quest stays open forever, and it really doesn't matter. I mean, if no one votes, then I'll never finish it. It's not important. It's not that interesting. The results are interesting, but the quest itself is just kind of boring. But anyway, we're going to Bonnie's. Bonnie Lass, and we didn't get attacked on the way there. Last time that's where the horse died before we even got here, and we ended up putting a. Well, I'll maybe show you another time. We'll leave it at that, though. I think many of you see where I was going with that. Anyway, let's do the quest. We should be able to do it a bit better this time with the horse, or the horse we got.
Hey, miss, I got most of the horses secure and the chicken.
Well, thank you, Amos, but it's the herd I'm worried about.
I know, they're scattered all over the valley and beyond. The weather is coming in real fast.
So what do you suggest, Amos? We leave the herd out there to be scattered by the storm and ourselves left here to die without a livelihood?
Can I help?
No, miss. If the men get caught out in that storm, they're gonna die.
And if we lose our herd, we'll all die, you stupid man.
Doesn't sound like we're left much of a choice then. Come on, Amos. Round up your men. Let's get the herd.
Yeah, come on, Amos. So again, we've been put in a situation where we're the ones that are in control of their whole lives, their livelihood, everything like that. They're trusting her. Well, she's trusting an outlaw. She knows I am an outlaw, or at least a former outlaw.
That sky don't look good. I'm starting to think somebody up there's conspiring against me.
Yeah, bloody god. See, we just ran over some poor guy. I think he survived, but still, that was kind of brutal.
We all need to look for answers somewhere. Some in big old books, others in big old bottles of whiskey.
The weather's not too bad at the moment. We do see lightning in the distance. It's just kind of dark.
Past is who we are, Miss McFarland. There ain't no changing that. Faith is a luxury I can't afford.
Deep.
We have two herds out grazing in different pastures. We'll need to merge them and bring them all back.
I think we can handle that.
Well, we don't actually get one and bring them to the other.
It's more work, but I'll show you.
Which I guess is merging them, but the way she does kind of say later.
It's gonna be hard shouting over this storm.
She does kind of say later we're meant to bring one and then bring another to the same spot. How we need to do that to go over by Bonnie. Wee Bonnie Lass.
Drive them over to the pasture by the old oak tree. We'll merge them with the other herd there.
Now this quest can be a bit difficult. I keep calling it quest because I've been playing Skyrim again lately. Mission or job or whatever you want to call it.
It's getting nasty. It's getting harder to see anything.
It is. It's getting terribly hard. Now occasionally one will walk off just like that. If we ride up to it like this, he'll join back with the rest of the group. That's all we need to do. Off he goes. And we're back to 11 of 11. And another one looks like he's straggling off. So we'll have to go get him too. Now I think there's not much you can do to actually avoid these guys straggling off. I think it's part of the quest. I keep calling it a quest. Part of the mission. Well, somehow we ended up with 9 out of 10 there. With 9 of 11 there. I don't know what exactly happened. Hopefully we didn't lose any for it randomly finishing. Or getting to this next point of it. Now we have to get them to stop them from going over the cliff. We have to ride in front of them. Last time, when your horse dies, it goes back to having the original horse you started with the game with just a generic slow horse. So it made this scene a bit harder. I did finish it off first time, but I wasn't in the best position to stop them from running off. And one ran off. No. Okay, those two just killed themselves, but in a really weird way. He's going to do it as well. What are you doing? I don't know why those two died. They were stopped. That was kind of weird. They should have actually stopped at that point when they slow down. Well, they're all off in bloody different random directions. Yeah, we're rounding up the stragglers, don't worry. We're getting them. Why aren't these guys doing anything? Why do I have to do it? Why does the outlaw have to do it? So we got them all. Now we should be heading back. And we've got to get them back to the ranch. So this way. Again, you generically just have to ride with them. The quest always says, ride behind them. Oh, I got away. As long as you're with them, they'll go in the direction of the ranch regardless. You just kind of have to be like, hey guys. Again, I think that was my fault. These guys got away this time. I kind of left them behind. I do think you can't avoid some of them. Jesus Christ. Something getting left behind, but generally speaking, yeah. Sometimes you can be at fault. Like with him. This guy, I think he was just perhaps in game. Since there's no reason he should have been left behind. So most of the time you're just going to be rounding up stragglers, and really this is the most stragglers I've ever had encountered doing this quest, mission, or whatever. Yep, he's joined back up. So he doesn't do too bad. I think you might get an achievement or some sort of bonus if you do manage to save them all, which I've never managed to do. It's always roughly around this amount that gets saved regardless of what I do. And like you saw before, I mean, those cattle that roamed off there at the edge of the cliff just really sauntered. They weren't even going off, they kind of just were like really apathetically killing themselves. Hopefully we get a cutscene soon because I really need to get some water. Oh god. This is the worst this mission's ever been. God, I'm not a cattle whisperer tonight. No, you don't. You're not fucking off. I know you want to. I know this record gets written down permanently. If you look at your statistics, it will kind of bring up that you saved 19 of 21 cattle. Or however many. I think you do a few more cattle missions and it's a kind of overall rating. I'm waiting for you to open the fucking gate so we can drop these bastards in. I'm really sorry about coughing so much. Hopefully this will be it. See, look, fucking 16 now. We know we had 19, so we'll just say we got 19. Who cares? I don't know where the other 3 went.
You might make a decent rancher one day.
I'm a great rancher. You're the one that screwed up. Sorry about that, I did disappear. I just had to get something to drink. You can tell she's a good rancher because she leaves the gate wide open while the storm's still blowing, and that does feel better. Now we've wrapped up Bonnie's quest for now, and I can't remember if there's actually any more of them, but there's one thing we can do here, and that's not leave our horse on the train tracks. But we do have the ability to buy paper now. Last time you may remember, I did say we need to complete more events before we could get a paper. Well, we've done enough now. We can read the paper. So the paper kind of reflects stuff that you've done so far in the game. Or elements that are relevant to the game, may have done or will happen later on. Like that. That's one of the things we've had one of the side quests for. Now if you want me to actually read these, I can do a separate video. Let me know in the comments below and I'll read the entire paper. Tobacco fights tuberculosis, there you go. Or what do I always call it? I've forgotten. Consumption. The miscellaneous is always quite good. Well, yeah, we got the kart race. That does happen later on. It's part of a quest. So again, a lot of the stuff you do see here is stuff that will be have later relevance throughout the game, or stuff that you can do within it. Talking about animal bait for sale, or horse deeds, or bed for rent. One area that you can bring to bed, I think there's 2 areas throughout the entire game where beds are available for rent rather than purchase, like we purchased the one at the Armadillo Hotel. We can use that bed at any time. There's a bed that you can rent and it allows you to do it just for that moment. Now I really don't get why you do that, because you've always got the basic camp and you can get the improved camp quite early on. So I don't know why you use or hire a bed when you can just use the improved campsite, which I think does relatively the same thing, if not exactly the same thing. And really, well, here's one of the quests that I was talking about. We did actually encounter this later, but this is well, I won't talk over it. It's an important quest for the game. Side quest.
I know who you are, Marston.
Well, he says he knows who we are.
Hello, John. John Marston.
Do I know you?
I hope so. I seem to know you.
I'm pretty good at remembering faces.
Are you? Do you remember Hattie McCourt's face?
Who?
She was a girl Dutch Vanderlyn shot in the head on that raid on the ferry a few years back. Same one you got shot on. Pretty girl, until her eye was hanging out by a thread of tendon and her brain was plastered over a wall.
Not really.
Then why would you remember me, friend? You've forgotten far more important people than me.
What's your game, friend?
I don't have a game, John. Listen, sometimes I just wish I'd known more about life. wish I'd had better guidance. A friend of mine is drunk as a skunk in the saloon on Thieves' Landing. I think he's gonna be unfaithful to his dear wife. Why don't you head over there and see if you can advise him how best to proceed?
What do you think I am?
I know what you are, John. Just if you've got the time, friend.
What a mysterious man.
Go, John, go. Or are you not the man I thought you were?
So, he mentioned Thieves' Landing.
Don't tell me you've gone soft in your old age.
Sorry, just fiddling with the plugs again. We can't actually get to Thieves' Landing at this point in time. It's an area that's unlocked a little bit later on. We definitely won't get to it in this video, but we will get to it eventually. And it's a good area. It's one of my favourite areas of the game, to be honest. It's an area with no laws, basically. You can shoot someone in the street and only affect honour rather than have cops come after you or anything like that, or marshals, or what's the other one, the military or anything like that. That's not why I like it. It's a more interesting kind of old westy environment. So it's enjoyable. It's an enjoyable place to hang out. No, I can't remember. I remember that I did these missions the other way around last time. That's why I encountered that guy earlier than I did in the last video. We're hearing gunfire again. Again, I'm not too sure where it's coming from.
Name like that, you might be in the wrong line of work.
Oh.
Just doing our job, and we thank you for it.
Can't let the criminals win now, can we?
There's two ways you can do that. You can actually save the criminal. Honor's risen high enough that we can get paid twice as much for jobs in town. Things like doing the night watch at McFarlane's ranch, or there's other ranches or other places you can do night watch. As well as, I think it does include the bounties as well, which I was aiming to do last time, but it just, for whatever reason, it wasn't available. We'll go quickly check. Last time I was here, the guy was posting the sign, but no sign appeared. Again, glitch within the game, so kind of, maybe we were lucky we didn't have any luck recording that video. There's a movie theater here, which we will, or maybe I'll use that to wrap up the video. But we will do this quest here first. I have a mission for the marshal.
Hello? Hello? It's Armadillo 731. What is it with these things? Hello? It's a new line. Hello? Hello?
Sounds fun. What's happening?
I have no idea. Yeah, if it's important, they'll send someone down like they did with you.
Suddenly the world is full of days.
Yeah. I remember when we first got here. We used to consider people from Dade County to be exotic. Now guys can get here from the Midwest, and they can do it in 6 days.
Things have changed.
They've gotten away from me. Hello? I don't understand it no more, boy. Honest to goodness.
I'm not sure I do.
Marshal! Marshal!
Look at this charming fella.
I'd just been up in the canyon, spying like you said. I think I seen me a couple of them rustlers. I think it was the Ballard twins and a couple of Mexicans.
They up there right now?
Well, it was a group of 4 men rounding up Mr. Gulch's livestock, and none of them looked like any of Gulch's hands, so yes, sir, right now.
That sarcasm's most unbecoming, Eli. It's gonna hold
God
you
damn
back,
it, Eli.
even worse than your lazy eye. All right, let's go. You ride with us again, Marshal?
Will you help me?
I will try.
It'd be
Good
my
enough for
pleasure.
me. So again, we're running with the marshal and his fellows, and our horse is getting away. What are you doing? Oh. I think we are taking the
How long you been working for the government, Marston?
longer way
I don't
there.
work for the government.
Well, I got a telegram from some federal clowns in Blackwater that says otherwise.
You don't look like
Yeah,
no
Batman.
government, boy.
I guess it's complicated. I came because it was made impossible for me not to.
You sure are a goddamn son of a bitch, mister.
I guess I am. Ain't gonna dig this hole no deeper.
Ain't you all proud and superior? Don't
Proud and
forget
proper.
you need us more than we need you. Bill Wilson folded you up like a empty person last time, if I remember correctly.
Simmer down, Jonah.
Listen to your boss, Jonah. There's a good boy. Otherwise, I'll put a hole in your hillbilly head and watch your tiny brain drain out.
That's not very becoming of you, John.
I'll be honest with you, Marston. I ain't for all this government interference.
Believe me, Marshal, neither am I.
I try to keep the federal boys happy. I mean, we need all the help we can get. Well, what does a flannel-mouthed city boy who's never forked a bale of hay in his life know about a state like New Austin?
What do they know?
Nearly there.
Well, we're actually pretty much right there.
Yeah.
So we will be abandoning our horse soon enough. Yep.
All right, boys. Let's proceed on foot from here. Let's go. Stay alert,
We can
boys.
change our weapon, which we will do. We'll use the repeater because there's quite a few
Be ready, boys.
guys will have to shoot long distance. And the repeaters and that sort, we've only got the one repeater at the moment. Are better for shooting long distance, the rifles of course. Yep, good stuff, Marshal. We are getting a bit ahead of the group. We should encounter our first lot right about now. Well, we've got one of the guys just running straight in there. Go, Eli, was it?
Are you gonna shoot any of these rustlers, boy?
What do you think I'm
There's
doing?
one more for the vultures.
Got him.
Okay, boys, you head down that left fork. I'll take the right. Marston, you can come with me or go with them.
Well, I always go with the Marshal because, as he said, we've got two guys hitting the left.
Go, Marston.
We might go right, even up the numbers. If, you know, not exactly evening up the IQ at least,
Nice of
but
you to give an old man a hand.
keep the numbers even. Numbers are everything, and they seem baruch shots.
Look out, there's two behind that rock. I'm gonna put you down.
I think this guy behind here is still alive. Not for a lot much longer. We can raid these guys, loot them,
Victor, the spoils.
get a bit of
There's
money.
our boys on the other side.
See them running across, getting followed nonetheless.
Watch out! More of the bastards! I see him. That bastard won't be rustling no more.
And the Wilhelm scream. It happens every time now. I wonder if it's a coincidence or just the way it happens. But he's taken care of as well. We can loot the bodies, but we generally don't have enough time to. Got him more than one.
I see one of them. Nice shot!
It's one more. Well, we can loot this chest when I get to the right angle. And it does give us a bit of ammo for whatever gun we may be using. Well, for both guns that we have.
No more, friend.
But generally just because you could be using either gun. And another chest by the looks of it. So we might as well open that one as well. Neither do have any money in it, unfortunately. We did get money. Oh no, that one must have.
Saw a couple of snipers across the way.
Great, we've got to deal with snipers
Take
now.
out those snipers, boy. Oh my good God. Tell the ballers
Got
to
one of
give
them.
themselves up, or we'll kill every last one of you.
We are nearly dead. Not sure where the...
Nice. Now, don't leave yourself open. Come on, Marston. I can't take it all by myself.
Well, there's only one. Surely you can take one. Got him.
Quick, let's go help my deputy.
Guess I'll make a gunman after all.
One of the guys on the other side's still alive, unfortunately. But we will take care of him shortly. If the marshal doesn't get him first. You got him.
Come on, let's regroup.
So we gotta wait for the deputies. Always lagging on behind. God damn it.
Let's get as close as we can before opening fire.
Oh, I'm just standing here. But we will creep up. Now, generally speaking, there's no real way to do this. We can sneak up quite a distance before getting spotted, but it will turn into a gun battle regardless. We can't sneak up too close before we get noticed. Now, I think a gun battle just starts regardless of what you do. I mean, I managed to get right up here last time. Yeah. Well, I gotta get spotted. Great, the rain's gonna make it so much easier. Does make it much more exciting. Well, off he goes. I think one of our boys just went off the cliff. If it wasn't the marshal, it was one of the deputies. That's one way of doing it. I'm pretty sure no, we didn't get him. I'm not sure how this is going to turn out. Generally it looks alright on the screen when I'm playing. When I upload the video to YouTube, YouTube does a generic screw everything up. Wasn't the most glamorous way to finish the level off, but you can generally shoot the TNT, make it a bit more dramatic, make your rescue more exciting, but we didn't see it and we didn't do it.
Just get them cattle back safe.
You're welcome, sir.
Well done, Mr. Marston.
Yes, well done.
That was forced.
I'll do what I can. You know, as you can see, this country is infested with all manner of scum.
Say that again.
Well, one other thing, Marston. Mr. Johnson, sir. It's Mr. West Dickens. He's missing.
Who?
Mr. West Dickens, the tonics merchant. He was due in town last week.
Oh, the narcotic and bat piss salesman. Khan's housewives out of their money with promises of eternal youth.
Yes, him, but
Sounds
I
like
think
a
you're
nice
being little
fella.
unfair. He's helped a great many of the county, and many of the townsfolk are really missing him.
You hear that, Marston? We just butchered a gang of thieves.
Sorry if you heard that. Just disconnected something.
I'm so glad to be serving such a wise and respectable people.
Yeah,
Now,
you're
anyway,
the pillar of a saint. tricky guys in the rain nonetheless. Sorry you didn't pick a better time to come and rescue you. Well, we finished the quest with the marshal for now. As you see in the bottom left corner and at the top left as well, we can find Wes Dickens, who's apparently gone missing. Well, he's not gone missing enough that we don't see him appear on our map. And there's our horse. Our loyal steed is with us always. Oh, it says we can make waypoints on our map. We are a bit far off it. What the heck's there? Ah, the quest for, there's another one there. And, well, let's do that one. That one didn't appear last time. We can do two. We can put two more in before we have to wrap up for the night. Come on, horse. You can get around a rock. Whoa, 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 whoa. Didn't take that corner too steady. Hopefully we can finish two off. My battery is running low already. I'm not sure why. That's why I had to disconnect. I'd stuff before, but still we're running into a bit of trouble in terms of battery life. And I'm a bit cautious of what else I can take out without screwing the video up. Sorry, I was actually keeping my eyes on the computer. We're meant to go up this incredibly thin and curious path, of course. Of course you are, you know. Where else would you want to go in a storm? Well, we managed to do it. I guess that's something. Back onto the beaten track at least. I can't remember exactly what quest this is. I think I know, and I think it's kind of a neat one. It's kind of a funny, bit more light-hearted quest. That we do see on the map, we do have the quest markings for the I Know You quest, which was the guy looking over the edge of the cliff or looking out into the distance, observing mankind. Like I said, we can't do that at the moment. I just ran over a rabbit. We can't go to Thieves Landing. Though I estimate it'll be about 2 more videos before we can. And I look forward to showing it because it's got some of my favourite parts of the game there. I actually really do look forward to it, so hope you look forward to it too. Again, one of the things I should point out is we can use alternate ways of transport, mostly, or namely being stagecoach. Oh, the stranger's up here. Wonder who it could be. Wasn't the one I was thinking of, but some poor old woman. Oh yes, no, I know this one.
Oh, let me look at you. My gentleman caller. You remind me of my Peter.
Oh, that's nice.
Have you seen him?
I don't think so.
Where is that man? We'll be late for the ceremony. He must still be at the saloon in Armadillo, talking to the musicians. He's such a fine man. Must be making things right for me, as usual.
Well, I gotta get going, ma'am. I'm sure your Peter will be just fine.
Wait, I beg you. Would you possibly go fetch him for me? This was meant to be my perfect day. Please, sir. Something must have happened. I can't bear it.
God, when you put it like
So
that.
you want me to go find your Peter so you can have a perfect day?
police.
I think rain on your wedding day is one of those ironic things. She was pretty clear before John. I didn't know if you had to question her so intensely. So we got to go talk to the musician or piano player at the saloon. We will put a marker on our map because that's just the type of guy we are. Questman being called let no man be put asunder. Maybe that's foreboding. She seems a nice old lady. I mean, it's kind of late for your wedding day, don't you think? But who am I to question the will of a woman who wants to, we'll hitch it to nothing? Because, you know, it's the type of guy we are. Move out of my way, sir. Jesus Christ. Oh, here's the piano man.
Just so you know, I don't take requests, mister.
I'm looking for a man. Name's Peter. Fella's meant to get married today. Seen him around?
Who?
Peter, is what she said.
You ain't after no Pete Turner, are you?
For all I know. Where can I find him?
Well, my memory escapes me when not properly stimulated.
And let's see if we can refresh it.
$5 will do. Or you could run a little errand for me.
What do you need done?
It's my wife. She packed her things this morning and left me. The dumb wench is still at the freight station waiting for the stagecoach. If you could convince her to take me back. Her name's Rose.
I guess I'll
what is this?
Now, you'll need more than talk for that bitch.
Seems you really want her back. Well, we can go talk to his wife. Let's see what happens if we do.
Excuse me, miss? Rose?
If that useless, whoremongering bastard sent you, get lost!
Miss, please. If only...
You know what? Tell that bastard I ain't going back. Not this time. Not even at gunpoint.
Gunpoint, you say?
Sign an oath, miss. For better or worse. Way I see it, you should give him one last chance.
Stop bothering me, you dumb cowpoke, or I'll call the marshal. Well, you sure ain't no gentleman, are you? Sure.
I didn't actually mean to use the
Trust me,
gun.
same as God. Kill him when he sleeps.
That's your business, madam. I wish you luck with it.
Too yellow to come.
We did lose someone, but we tend to get on a, well, very, very easily.
What did he do?
Did you miss me, sweetheart?
If I even see you.
Well, we missed the argument, but you can tell what he did.
Turner ain't been an armadillo for near on 20 years now. Kind of a queer fella and all. Wasn't here every night. Sure as the moon in the sky.
What happened to him?
Well, what happens to all of us? I reckon you'll find him at Odd Fella's Rest. Yeah, that's where he'd be, I'd guess.
Well, again, let's look at the map. And that's where Oddfellow's Rest is, apparently. Yep, he's come unhitched. Trust our horse, the smartest horse of all of them. Still need a name for him. I can't remember which gravesite Oddfellow's Rest is. Hopefully it's not the one I'm thinking it is, though chances are it also probably is. But nonetheless, that's where we're headed. So again, looks like, well, what you would have guessed. That woman's gone senile in her years, and probably something happened to her that made her, well, feel a particular way. No, it's not the one I was thinking it was, but we're stepping on graves. How noble of us. Could have borrowed a head 15th of January 1894 betrothed. Well, we got an achievement. That's nice. So we completed, I believe, take a look. Completed a task for a stranger. So we've actually completed all of the parts of that task. Even though we don't go back to tell her, deep down she knows that Pete ain't coming for a perfect day. So he was killed somehow, prior to getting married. Not too sure what's going on there. I think he's trying to kill a dog or a wolf or a fox. We'll let him do that. We did just ride past the flower, but we won't bother with that for now. I do want to quickly get this last side quest finished, and then we'll relax and watch a movie. Because, you know, why not? We need to relax. Our battery is near death. Or my battery, rather. We're sharing this. We're sharing this moment.
Mister, she's gone.
Who is?
My wife, she's gone. She went out picking mushrooms in the hills near Hanging Rock.
Oh, again.
The stories are true.
What'd the police do about it?
Oh, about as much as you'd expect. Made me fill out a form. Girl ain't strong, but she's a good girl.
I'll see what I can do.
Well, let's see what we can do. Again, map, and well, we won't be able to watch the movie, I think, but we will get to Hanging Rock and wrap up there. Horse isn't like being pushed. Mangy old varmint. We are at Hanging Rock. If you remember, it's around here. And I thought it was over here. Yep. And again, it's the same place. And Well, same lack of clues, same shoe in fact. So it does look like whatever happened here wasn't good. Again, it's not completely complete. It does say complete, but again, there are more parts to this quest. You will have to return there later on. But I think we can squeeze in the movie. So we will attempt to do that. I'll attempt to get to Armadillo as fast as possible. And watch a flick. It's been quite a long episode, but generally the episodes will be quite long. Red Dead Redemption is a very big game. So it leaves me little choice if I want to do a full Let's Play of it to do anything other than, well, really 1 hour episodes. So hopefully you watched all the way through. If not, you're not hearing me talk unless you skip to the end, skip to the loo, whatever, wherever you want to skip. You're allowed. It's not my place to judge. Let's watch a movie. $2, God, outrageous. And we're standing to watch it apparently. Let's zoom in. What ails you, sir? Sorry, I'm just talking my back. Blind and pain of a synesthetes. What? I didn't finish reading it. Vitalizing swig. 98% morphine, 2% swamp gas. Well, that would help. Gracious creative hellfire, spiritual revelation. Oh, fuck, it's too fast. Rip. You've been adopted an affliction, sir? Say women's a cholera, no woman will court me. Caphoric disease, looks 99% cocaine powders. My favourite. That's one way to get rid of tapeworms. I'm not sure about the cholera. That's one way to court a woman. Tree. I must about these so blah blah blah. I knew I wasn't going to finish reading them in time. My daughter, she endures something. Cough cream and pain remover. Oh, beastly apparition perils my mother. Well, she helped, I guess. Muchos drogos, muchachos. you can be politically correct as well. Local science cannot save you. It will kill you and leave you dead. Message brought by the Temperance Union Anti-Saloon League. The end. There are 2 movies throughout the game, and we will see them both. But that's all for now. Bye bye for now. Thanks for watching, and see you later. Partner.